Now I don't want to give you fellas the wrong impression. The bubble era wasn't all about sucking and slapping pissers, but that was most of it. In my time at Toyota, I don't recall a single meeting that didn't end with the board of directors, our top clients, and a gaggle of soapland girls getting busy in the back of a Camry while a frantic salesman tried to explain to a salaryman that the fluids would be easily wiped off with a little elbow grease.
Damn. And I thought America was crazy in the 80s, but we never even considered fucking in a Camry. We mostly just did it in Corollas.
You're missing out. A Camry is a great spot to get busy with one of the actresses in a live stage production of your manga. Or if they all turn you down, just to crank one out to Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter.
But isn't he a guy?
Maybe, but what you don't know won't hurt you, Jokun.
This sure is fun, isn't it? I'm so glad that you all came over for breakfast.
Well, it was either here or the train station dumpster, and I'm tired of eating used motor oil.
You should go to the one by the convenience store, old man. They throw out a lot of bentos.
No can do. If I get too used to human food, I'll lose my edge.
That's why I eat so much McDonald's. Gotta keep your body on its toes.
Hey, old man, can you tell us the story about how you survived Nagasaki again?
Sure thing. It was a sunny Thursday morning, and I was fighting for my life in a public bathroom. Little did I know, my day was about to get a whole lot better because,
I see. And what happened after that?
Joe, don't mess around. I think something might be wrong. Are you okay, Okita-san?
Oh man, open your ears. What happened in the crapper?
I may be wrong, but I think this may be a form of interpretive dance.
How's it an interpretive dance? He isn't even moving.
And what would that imply about the dance's larger message?
Oh, I know what this is. He's trying to get us to kiss him like in Sleeping Beauty. Good try, old man, but that won't work a fourth time.
No, everyone, be serious. I think something's really wrong. I think Okita-san might be dead.
Donaru, Barack-kun, Josuke. AI presidents! AI presidents!
Is there any news?
Not yet. Okita-san was rushed into surgery. Oda-sensei is drawing some large-breasted nurses into one piece, and Joe and Haresh went to the vending machines.
So there's still a chance. I mean, he's still alive?
I don't know. What does being alive even mean, really?
Barack, now isn't the time for existential debates. Just answer the question.
The nurse said he had a pulse, but it's faint.
Good, then he might pull through.
Donald, you shouldn't hope too much. Okita-san is like 100 years old at least.
What should I do then? Start writing his eulogy? What's so wrong with hoping?
I just think it's better to be realistic at times like this.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Do you ever think about it? Death? Like it happening to you, I mean?
Gosh, sometimes. With all the droning I did, naturally it's come into my head, but I try not to dwell.
I've been thinking about it a bit lately, not even just today, but in general. In fact, it was a big motivating factor in our whole Japanese adventure. We can't keep doing this forever after all. It's been over 15 years since you, me, and Joe became friends, and I was already pretty old then. I wonder how many years do I have left, if it's even years. It could be months or days for all I know. I doubt Okita-san suspected that this morning he'd be facing the Grim Reaper.
Hey, don't talk that way. You're still a young man, or, well, I guess you're not so young, but you've got your health. Actually, scratch that. At least, you keep physically active, though. Then again, you spend like 14 hours a day sitting. Either way, you're going to be fine for a little while longer. Maybe.
Geez, Barack, thanks for cheering me up.
Hello friends, how's it going?
Not so great, Haresh.
Damn, that's rough. Well, we got you some snacks to cheer you up. For Donald, we got this weird ice cream thing. It's probably melted by this point, though. And Barack, we got you this coffee that has the word black on it because, well, you know.
Thanks, guys. I guess I can just drink it.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you the multiracial family of that homeless guy who was brought in?
Yes, sir, that's us. How's he doing?
Oh, he's dead.
What? But that can't be.
I'm pretty sure. He seems like really dead. And I should know because I've been a doctor for like 3 whole weeks at this point.
Oh God, Okita-san, I can't believe this.
Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
That was very touching, Haresh.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, isn't it? But if you'll excuse me, I have to do a heart surgery in 10 minutes, and I still have to figure out where the heart is. Pretty sure it's near the stomach, but I don't know where that is either.
I just don't understand why I couldn't be the general, Rob.
Todd, can you even spell the word general?
Hey, Rob, that's not very nice. Todd isn't that dumb. Show him, Todd.
Oh, this is kind of a lot of pressure, George, but I'll give it a try. General. Well, it clearly starts with a J.
Okay, never mind. I'm with Rob on this one. You give off more of a seaman recruit vibe.
Thanks, George.
Anyway, though, we beat into submission and tied up 3 members of the United States military. So what's next?
Based on the intel I was able to gather, the security outside the nuclear armory is going to be slimmer than usual today. I'm sure that Chubby Chaser is aware of this too, and plans to use it to his advantage in acquiring additional weapons for North Korea.
Why is the security slimmer than usual? Did they go on a diet?
Apparently the base is putting on their yearly musical extravaganza.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Are we going to have a chance to check it out?
That's highly unlikely, George.
Oh, come on, not even for a song or two. Are they doing like a number where the entire cast is in drag singing We Are What We Are from La Cage aux Folles?
Yeah, they are. How in the fuck did you know that?
I may have caught a glimpse of the playbill when we were changing.
Huh. Well, the answer is still no. This isn't some goofy, funny heist like the one Todd did with those idiots back at Rutgers. This is just a simple in and out, capturing Chubby Chaser and bringing peace to the world on the way.
Where should I hang this?
Hi, Haresh-san.
What a pleasant surprise. It's the Fugees. What are you 3 doing here?
Since Josuke was out sick from school, Aoki-sensei asked us to bring over his homework.
Ah, I see. Well then, before you go up to see him, it's important I tell you that he isn't sick.
He isn't?
No, you see, we had a death in the family and friend Joe took off the day to grieve.
Who died? Wait, a death in the family? Are you like Josuke's dad or something?
More like a cool older brother who gets him a water cup at McDonald's then fills it with soda. And it was a dear friend, Okita-san.
Oh, that old guy? We met him at the hot spring, we're pretty sure. He was eating out of the dumpster.
That was him. He sure loved his motor oil.
Oh? Well, we're really sorry for Josuke. We've never had someone close to us die before, so he must be going through a lot.
He is, so make sure you're extra nice to him.
Okay, I've already arranged the venue and the flowers, so that's 2 more things off our plates. Joe, I'm going to put you in charge of getting funeral suits for the 3 of us. I'm sure you know the drill. Get something respectful and understated.
Copy that.
And Donald, I've put some thought into it and came to the conclusion that, given your creative talents and your deep affection for Okita-san, I think you should give the eulogy.
Me give the eulogy? I really don't know.
I know it'll be hard, but it's what he would have wanted, and I'm sure you'll be able to do his memory justice.
What if I get up there, though, and I break down because I just can't take all of this?
If that ends up being the case, which I don't think it will, but if it is, that'll be okay.
All right, Barack, I'll give it a shot.
Look at the time. We have to get down to the rehearsal for the string quartet.
You guys go ahead. I think I need a moment alone.
Hang in there, Joey.
Hey Josuke, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Fugees. It sure is going.
We ran into Haresh-san downstairs. Sorry about your uncle or whoever.
Thanks. It's hitting us all really hard. Ever since the day that he pissed on our futon, we've been thick as thieves.
Josuke, are you up here?
Maki-senpai, what are you doing here?
I heard that Josuke was sick, so I decided to come and give him a bowl of my famous zosui soup.
Damn, that shit looks gross, but I guess it's the thought that counts.
It's mostly just rice and vegetables. What's so gross about it?
Sounds icky. I'd much rather have chicken nuggets and french fries.
Like a toddler?
Haha, that's funny, Fugees. Well, I'm sorry you don't want the soup, Josuke. I guess I'll be going.
No, wait. Maki-senpai, if you don't mind and it's just going to go to waste, could we, have the soup?
Sure, Fugees. I hope you like it.
Thanks. We'll make sure to cherish every bite.
I hope you do. Okay, I have to go. Get better, Josuke. Bye, Fugees.
Fugees, what are you still doing here? Go after her and invite Maki-chan to the funeral.
Invite her to the funeral? Like a date?
Yeah, the quintessential funeral date. You've never heard of that?
No, is it real? It seems like the worst place to go on a date.
Are you kidding me? It's the best. All the sadness from death really gets women going.
It still seems in bad taste.
Trust me, the old man would have been cheering you on.
Okay, if you say so.
And don't take no for an answer. Women love that.
I know I sound like a broken record, but violins, you're completely overpowering the cello. You need to back off just a little bit more. Let's take that final passage one more time, 6 measures from the end. It's not bad, but I'd kill for a little more emotion. Keep working at it. That's all for today, everyone.
It's sounding good.
Yeah, they're a bunch of amateurs, but the best I could get on short notice. Wish I could have flown over the string section from Trump the Musical. They'd have knocked it out of the park.
Given any thought to your eulogy yet?
No, I mean, how are you supposed to eulogize someone as beautiful and wise as Old Man was?
You could start by learning his name.
Seems like a small detail in the grand scheme of things. I'm trying to get at the core of the man, his very essence.
There's such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Isn't that the truth? It's at times like these that I wish I were Todd. That man's head is so empty that wisdom just flows out of it.
I've got an idea. What if we ate all the nuclear weapons? That way Chubby Chaser won't be able to find them.
George, please let me shoot him.
And risk a court-martial? No way.
Don't worry, Rob. That was just a joke is all. I know you can't eat nuclear weapons on account of you turning into the Hulk if you do.
He's right on that one. We lost a lot of good men during my presidency due to Operation Bruce Banner.
Take a U-turn, George. We have no time to head down memory lane. We're looking for Justice Avenue. It's right off the base's arsenal, which we have yet to even find.
Hey boys, I hope to see you at the big musical extravaganza later, especially you, Mr. Silver Fox.
Rob, please, for fuck's sake, let me go to the musical extravaganza.
How many times do I have to tell you no?
Oh, poo. You boys must be on the security detail then at the arsenal.
Oh yes, we, are actually. But you see, we just transferred in and don't know which way to go. Could you point us in the right direction?
Sure thing, Blue Eyes. It's right down the hill in the middle of the base. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure talking to 3 handsome gentlemen like yourselves. I hope you can at least make the after party. Toodaloo.
That was some quick thinking, Todd.
I agree. How did that happen?
Well, you guys know how most of the time your mind is like a black room, an empty expanse of nothingness? But then sometimes a little gremlin creature walks in and tells you something like, you should say these words now. And then you say those words. It was that.
What the fuck? Okay, let's go. We have no time to waste.
How about this? What's there to say about Old Man? Well, he was old and a man, though due to a medical mishap in the 70s, he was briefly a woman. Luckily, the resulting corrective surgery made his penis bigger than ever. No, that's crap.
Good evening, friend Donald. Are you down here for a midnight snack?
No, since the funeral is in the morning, I figured I needed to finish up the eulogy. But I'm coming up blank. That being said, I wouldn't say no to a simple sushi buffet if you're down to make one.
That shouldn't be too much trouble, but I think the two of us need to chat first.
Chat? About what?
You've taken the old man's death pretty hard, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. How could I have not? He died right at this very table. I can still see a little bit of his piss on the seat.
But you had people die on you before, like your parents and siblings. Why is this particular death hitting you so hard?
It's not the same, Haresh. They were just family, but this guy was a friend. Just the very thought of having lost a friend makes me freak out. My heart races and I want to run away from it all.
I think I see the issue here.
You do?
Your friends are the most important thing in the world to you, especially Barack and Joe. I have a feeling that when you saw Okita-san die, you saw them die too, and it's causing you to block out your feelings. But Donald, you have to say goodbye to Okita-san, and you need to be ready to one day say goodbye to Barack and Joe. For if you can't say goodbye to someone, you can never really mourn them.
But it's so hard, Haresh.
Life is hard. That is what makes it beautiful.
You're right, Haresh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now let me get started on that sushi buffet.
Joe, can you explain to me how these suits are respectful and understated?
Well, when I hear respectful, I think fancy. And when I hear understated, I think loud and flashy, so there you go.
If people complain, we can just play the foreigner card and tell them this is how white people dress for funerals.
I see my 3 worst students decided to go to a funeral dressed like bozos.
Professor Matsumoto, thank you for coming. How did you know Okita-san?
We were in the same mahjong club for years. I'm pretty sure that asshole cheated. He'd call Ricci every fucking hand.
Sounds about right. I saw a mahjong tile fall out of his butthole at the hot spring. He was probably hiding them up there.
Fuck. I told them to check his butthole, but they never listened.
Mr. Obama and friends, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Professor Valentino. Okita-san would have been honored to know you called out of work to come here.
It was quite the ask. My higher-ups have been hounding me for concept art of Sephiroth's ass, but I knew I had to pay my respects.
What's up, dudes?
Hey, Oda-sensei.
So what's the food sitch at this speech? Did you get it catered, or what?
Ah, the alleged Eiichiro Oda. I see you decided to wear sweatpants to a funeral.
So what? I wear them everywhere.
Nothing. I was only suggesting you should have displayed class, but I guess you didn't have any to display. Good day, gentlemen.
Damn, Oda, the professor just laid into you.
What do I care? If someone doesn't have massive knockers, they're completely off my radar.
Okay, Donald, it's time. You finished the eulogy, right?
It came close, but I did.
I'm glad. Good luck out there.
Hi, Donald. I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Soda-kun, you came. I wasn't sure you were going to after what happened between us.
Well, today's not really about you, is it?
No, I guess not.
All right, I'm going to...
Listen, Soda-kun, I don't know what I did, but whatever it was, forgive me for it, will you? I know I'm an idiot, but I don't want to lose you as a friend.
Now's not the time to discuss that, Donald.
Okay, everyone, take your seats. The service is about to start, led by Okita-san's dear friend Donald.
What's there to say about old man? No, that's not right. What's there to say about Okita-san? You see, the truth is I didn't really know him all that well. One day he pissed on my futon. Then my friend Joe invited him to karaoke. The rest, as they say, is history. But in the brief time I did know him, I met a man who was rough, crude, and downright disgusting, and that man became my friend. Today we have to say goodbye to that friend. It's hard, as saying goodbye to friends always is, but it's important to remember that the amount of hurt you feel when they're gone just shows you the amount of love you had for them. And just as you wouldn't push away love, you shouldn't push away hurt. So I encourage you all to embrace the hurt, and don't let yourselves forget what you've lost. I know I won't. I won't ever forget.
Rob, please let me go to the musical extravaganza. I can hear it happening right now, and it sounds like so much fun.
George, get a hold of yourself. We're in a bunker housing nuclear weapons, and we just incapacitated 4 decorated war heroes. Now is definitely not the time to be thinking about musicals.
So these are missiles, huh? I expected them to be a lot bigger, and maybe to have funny words written on their sides like kablamo and splat.
Shh, I think I hear someone coming. It must be Chubby Chaser. Get ready. This is it, everyone.
Brian, get a hold of yourself. We're in a bunker housing nuclear weapons, and we just saw 4 incapacitated decorated war heroes. Now is definitely not the time to be thinking about getting free soda.
Fine, whatever. So these are the missiles, huh? I always expect them to be a lot bigger and maybe to have funny words written on their sides like kaboom and bombs away.
What about kablamo?
Ooh, kablamo is a good one.
Hey, who just said that? Get out here!
Damn it, Todd, you couldn't shut your mouth for 5 seconds, could you?
Hey, I know these guys. They were at the warehouse in Jersey. Well, this is perfect. The boss is going to be very happy. Boss, come in here.
Finally, Chubby Chaser. Let's see who you are.
Hi, boys. So you're the ones trying to shut me down.
I should have known it would be Bill.
I think that went well, don't you?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Donald, your eulogy almost moved me to tears.
Thanks, Barack. I just said what was in my heart.
Hello, Gaijin. May I ask you a quick question?
Sure, sir. What is it?
Okita-san, he's really dead?
Unfortunately, he had a heart attack. We witnessed it ourselves.
The bastard did it. He got out. Very well. Good day, Gaijin.
Huh, I wonder what that was about.
Are they gone? Thank God. Good job, gents. We pulled the whole thing off perfectly.
Okita-san, you're still alive?
Depends on your definition of alive. But I'm still moving if that counts.
But how is that possible?
I faked my own death to get out of my debt to the Yakuza, obviously. I assumed you all knew.
But wait, if you're alive, who did we just cremate?
One of the many bodies I have at my disposal. But enough of that. Let's go to the train station. I'd kill for some motor oil right now.